Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing the last of the Azvex birthday beers. I've actually got them all out on time. My hair's not playing there. Yeah, I've got these all out on time now. I remember last year, for the third birthday, I think I did them in like February and March or something. Anyway, this is Strategic Reserve 4. This is the Imperial Stout at 11%, and this is what I think is probably going to be my beer of the year, but I've not had it yet, so I'm not getting ahead of myself. I'm not putting Strategic Reserve 3 as beer of the year because that was technically the last year beer. I'm not going to do it because I had that like Feb, March. Anyway, I'm not doing it. This is Maple and Pecan Imperial Stout. There's no guff on the back, it's vegan friendly. They did this last year. I remember it very well. It was very, very nice. Really, really good. I really, really enjoyed it. Much like Cacao Demon 2 and stuff. I really enjoyed them. But I preferred Strategic Reserve over Cacao Demon, I believe. Anyway, not getting into it too much. That is the can art. It is just a stack of pancakes with maple sauce and pecans on. And is that an egg? That could actually be an egg there. Don't know. Anyway, let's crack it open. Gold top. See what we got, shall we? So, really looking forward to this. Really looking forward to this. If I've done this right, it's currently the 29th. But I'm going to be uploading this and scheduling it for New Year's Eve, if I do it right. So I'm still going to do a beer awards, and I'm probably going to do a last beer in before New Year's Eve, and just get it in there, just so that way. I might do one tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I might do one Wednesday. Don't know. See how it gets. See how I get on. Might do one, yeah, New Year's Eve. Might get the last one in. I've got a bottle or two over there, just behind me, that I kind of wanted to get done before New Year's Eve, so I might smash them in and drink one while I'm doing the beer awards. Anyway, there's the beer. Lovely, lovely jet black beer. This looks exactly like Cacao Demon, actually. Lovely lacing on the glass and a nice, dark, compact head. Looks really good. Let's get a smell and see what we get, shall we? Holy nuts. Pecans straight away. Only thing I can smell is nuts. I'm so glad I don't have a nut allergy or anything like that, because that is fucking phenomenal. Nuts and milk chocolate. Sorry, pecans and milk chocolate. That is all I can smell. It smells fantastic. Let's get a mouthful of body and carb. God, guys, that's fucking great. Carbonation's essentially nil, even though there's all that carb clung to the glass, and it's got a good foamy head. That is essentially nil carbonation. The body, that is a full body. It's thick, it's creamy, it's velvety, it's super oily and super slick, but super, super smooth to drink. Let's a big old taste, shall we? Cheers. Just gonna pop that there on top of my air fryer. That is something else. I'm debating, do I like this more than Cacao Demon 3? I think I do, you know. I think it's literally a slim margin, but I think I do. So, flavour. It's pecans. Straight away, first thing you get is pecans. Nice, nutty, pecany flavour with a little bit of roasted malt in there. Just a nice, subtle roasted malty flavour. Really, really nice. That literally lasts for about a second or two. Then you've got chocolate, milk and dark chocolate. It's lovely, lovely chocolatey, cacao-y flavour. Like I say, milk and dark, you've got that lovely creamy sweetness from the milk chocolate. And a subtle bitterness coming from the dark chocolate. But it's there, it's noticeable, but not over the top. And then you got your maple syrup, just comes in and just sort of drowns all the flavour in maple syrup. Like that. It tastes how that looks. All that maple syrup dripping down. That's what it is. It just oozes in. It becomes this really sticky, sort of beer like that. It's proper sticky. But it's nice, it washes it really does just drown all this flavour in maple syrup. So you've got this nice chocolatey, pecany flavour for about a quarter of the beer, and then after that quarter, maple syrup it really just drowns it all, and you're left with lingering maple syrup flavour. It's sweet, it's sticky, it's sugary. It is a diabetic's nightmare. It's good. You get this nice, like I said, the maple lingers, it sticks around. It sticks around really well. But you do get the sort of subtle pecany, or subtle pecan flavour towards the end, while everything else is being drowned out in maple syrup. You get the subtle pecan flavour sticking around, but aside from that, everything else basically just gets wiped when that maple syrup comes in. Pardon me. That's good though. That is a class beer. Is it beer of the year? You're gonna have to find out on New Year's Eve. That is a really nice beer. I like that a lot. Is it better than Strategic Reserve 3? I don't know. I can't remember. I remember liking Strategic Reserve 3. You have to look at that review. But I like that. I think that is good. I think it's great. I think that is what an Imperial Stout should be. And it's 11%. It's 11%, and I've not even mentioned alcohol because I can't feel any alcohol. That's what this is. That's what I'm dealing with. It's an 11%er. Super hidden, not noticeable at all. If I was drinking that blind, I'd still, don't get me wrong, I'd like the flavour and everything. Consistency of Guinness, probably the same ABV, I'd guess, as a Guinness. You can't feel any alcohol. Guessing 5, maybe 6%. Not guessing 11, double that. You know what I mean? Anyway, Strategic Reserve, Azvex. You're onto something with this. This is the kind of stuff I expect in Imperial Stouts. Not the flavour, but just the vibe. You know what I mean? So 11%, super hidden. Body, really maxed out. Super thick body is what I expect in Imperial Stout. When I get to double digits, if I'm not pouring treacle at this point, it doesn't really feel Imperial. So full body, nil on the carb, 11% super hidden and maxed out on flavour. That is like, and again, not just pecans and chocolates and caramel, or maple syrup, sorry, but any flavour that you put in, if it's 11%, I expect to taste everything. I expect everything to be there, and that's what Azvex have done. Everything that you can see on the can is in this beer. So, that's so good. So, Azvex. Sorry, that's really in your face. Strategic Reserve 4 and Imperial Stout 11% out of 10. It's getting a 10 out of 10. I'm going to have to look through my old reviews from this year, see if there's any beer of the year worthy beers. There's probably, I think there's a few. There's definitely a few. But this is definitely up there. I have to get together a list now of what's good and what's not. So, if you have had this beer before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you don't, if you've not had it, well, they don't sell it on the Azvex website, so you might have to look through your local craft shop. People message in the Market Bottle Shop to get these put aside. So this has been out a few weeks now, probably 2 or 3 weeks. So if you've missed it, you've probably missed it. But check your local craft shop anyway, just in case. If you want just some Azvex, doesn't matter what it is, link me down below, because I like to. You can go to the supplier for that one. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.